Hello. I have a nice story to tell each one of you about honesty and integrity. As we know, the Torah obligates each one, Jews and non-Jews, to be honest, to be decent, not to deceive people, not to cheat, not to lie. If we borrow, we have to pay on time, and etc., etc. This is famous. Everybody knows it. Even the secular people knows it in a way. They may sometimes choose to ignore it, but this is the truth. Sometimes a religious person is very weak with this decency and honesty, and is failing, and is also stealing and cheating. It happens, it's common, and it's time to improve. The more we learn about it, how severe it is, and the punishments, and the opinion of God about us by stealing and cheating, that's a chance to get rid of this habit. But there's very interesting things. In Israel, on a television, they made a beautiful show. What is the show? There's a woman, a poor woman, that she had a electrical short in the outlet in her house, something that is very easy to fix. Changing a wire or two, 10, 20 minutes of work, and it's done. And they sent 3 different electricians to her. I mean, this is people they made her call them. And they want to see how people react, and they put a candy camera over there, how people react. The first person come in, he asked her what happened. She told him, I put this device into the outlet, and it made sparks, and that's what happened. Right away, he knows what happened in the outlet. It takes a few minutes to fix. He told her it's 2,000 shekel, 2 weeks of working in Israel, just for us to understand what the price he came up with. It's like saying almost $2,000 in America. Well, it's a hard job. I have to open here. I have to go down. I have to connect. You make up a whole lies about this whole thing. She said, okay, I'll think about it. I'll call you. Then a second person came, not such greedy guy. He's also cheating, but not so much. None of them, we should say, checked the problem. Just based on her story, they give a price. Then she called up a third person, and it's all been filmed, and later they put it on television. The third person, his name is Chasdian. He's a religious person, and he came in and he saw, first of all, that her house is very poor, so he felt very bad for her. So he told her 120 shekel, but I want to participate with you and I want to give you an extra discount. So in the end, he did it for 100 shekel, more than 20 times cheaper than the first person, for us to understand. And the woman asked him, how come you're charging me so little? I mean, even 120, it's very good compared to what I heard. Why you feel that you have to give me another discount? I didn't ask for it, the woman said. He said, why? It's my money, and I decide how to share my donations. And I see the way you live here, and I want to help you out. So I'm only really charging you for the traveling, just to come here. Once it's over and he fixed it, they came out, the television crew, smiled to the camera. We've been reviewing many people. They say in Hebrew, Yatzata Tzadik. We found you righteous. This is in secular television. And obviously they took his name, they interviewed him, and then they put it in prime time on television. And I want to tell you, this person, Chasdian, until this moment, cannot put the phone down. How many customers are running after him? And that's what God told us in the Torah. You think that by stealing and cheating, you become wealthier. It may look like that in the beginning. Yeah, you stole 1,000, you have it in your pocket for a day or two or a year. But don't ever forget that in the long run, all the cheaters and the liars and the thieves, not only I take away everything they steal, they're going to pay and be punished for every penny. That's besides losing the money. There won't be any blessing with this money. One day bankruptcy, one day somebody robbed you, one day something happened, and in 1 minute a person can lose everything, or he can lose it slowly, or when he dies he's giving it to his children and they lose it, or the government comes and take it, or the FBI or the IRS, etc., etc. And this is it. But if a person has patience, he follows the instructions of God, even though he may not look like that he's getting wealthier. And he doesn't make so much. In the long run, he's righteous, his hands are clean, his prayers are accepted better, his blessings are accepted, because he's a clean, kosher person. Thank you very much.